All right, so we should have already built our first charger holder. Now I'm going to show you the second part. It's actually very, very similar, as you can see. The only difference is our first extrusion is exactly the same. The second one is a little bit different, and then our fillet includes more faces. So let's take a quick look at the first one just to do a quick comparison. So this one has a very flat cut. There's no fillets on the inside of this cut, and it's not as deep. You can see this one goes a little bit deeper, and we have more fillets around. But everything else is actually the same. And I'll do a quick look at an assembly of both of them put together. This is what it will end up looking like. So you can see the first one that we made is there on the bottom. So this is supposed to hold the chip down right into this spot. This one is used to hold it in place. And this is just a recess, so any of the features on top of the chip do not get damaged. And of course, they're held together as you screw it in. Um, so if you already have your first charger holder, this is where you can do a save as and save it as a new part. So if I already have it called charger holder 1, I can do a file, save as, and then call it charger holder 2. Um, and then you don't even have to do the first extrusion again at all, but I'll go ahead and do it from the start. So I'll do a new part, and I'm going to go kind of quick because we already did this in the last video. It was a 30 by 10 millimeter. Don't forget the millimeter, like I did. With a through hole using a center line of 3.7 millimeters. Make sure it is vertical to the center. Whoops, vertical to the center of the circle. Yep, I can't move it up or down. I mean left or right. Sorry, only up and down. And then I put the center line constraint, which automatically dimensions it to the opposite side, 23 millimeters. And a quick mirror of this about this line gives me my completed model. Extrude it by 4. Extrude what? This. Again, millimeters. From here, we actually do is where we start to do our change, but let's go ahead and do again a center point rectangle. It can be a little long, but I'll show you our collinear trick to keep it to the body here. And this one is going to be, if we take a look at it, it will be 15 1/4 millimeters, 15.25, and this time it gets extruded by, I forget these numbers, 2 millimeters. So half of the body this time. Let's go ahead and dimension this. 15.25 mm. Extrude. You don't want to extrude it out to make this T shape. You want to extrude it in. You don't want to do 4 millimeters because that cuts the entire body. As we recall, it was 2, half of the body. That is basically it. Now let's do some beautification with our fillet tool. So we have the inside on both and the outside, the entire outside plus the inside minus these faces. And I believe that is going to be another 1 millimeter fillet. So let's go for it. Multiple, when you get to several fillets all at once, it can be annoying when you end up choosing the wrong one, but if you recall, you just got to hold down the control button to undo anything. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a quick look. We don't have this corner, this edge filleted. So I'm good here. This one looks complete. That one looks complete. I'm just gonna do this one and this one. Take a quick look around. Did I miss any? $13. Let me check my original one. That had 12. So I did one extra. So let's try it again. I don't want to fillet that circle. Hold control till I get rid of it. I do want this one at the bottom. There it is. I want these around the edge. So I want the entire back, and then everything in the front. So the only thing missing on the back is this one right here. So I'll hit OK. And I believe that is what I wanted. Yep. So you leave these edges flat. I mean, not curved at all, not filleted. You leave these on the side, but everything else gets filleted. Also not the circle. That's our charger holder 1 and 2.